I'm now 3.5 hours into my 6.5-hour drive to the rest area, and even though it's a 500-mile drive, I'm still in Texas. So I am driving on a very, very wet and lightning bolt ride right now. I just felt the closest lightning bolt I've ever felt, and literally it was within like a split second. I saw the flash and then heard the boom, and I thought for a minute, hang on, bumpy road. I thought for a minute that my van had been hit, but nobody seemed to flag me down, so I think I was okay. I mean, if I was on fire, they'd probably tell me to pull over. But anyway, so the rain's kind of touch and go, hit or miss on this drive. But I'm going to Albuquerque tomorrow morning. I'm going to get there pretty early, try to do one bike ride, and then head up to Angel Fire. I'm just going to go straight to Angel Fire. So this is the first leg of my Humunga trip. So I'm going to spend 2 weeks at Angel Fire and Taos and Santa Fe mountain biking. Hopefully the first week will be just Angel Fire. I have some goals to get the blue trails done, like be able to do those fully without going onto a green trail. So we'll see how my bike pans out, or whether I have to buy another bike during the runs. And then I'll head down to Taos for a quick run on the Rift Valley Trail on my mountain bike, and then spend a day at La Tierra Trails, and then I fly home from Albuquerque, and then I fly back. So then I'll be doing a bike packing trip, but that'll be a different video. But yeah, so the drive's pretty easy. I've done this drive through Waco up through Fort Worth toward Amarillo like a million times. So it's pretty non-eventful, just a bit of heavy rain. But yeah, so I should be, in about 3 hours, should be somewhere about an hour and a half from Amarillo. I was going to push through, but I'll get there about 11:50 p.m. because Harriet left at 4. I had to drive an hour to my storage unit, get the van, put the car away, pack up the van properly, finally, and then get on the road. So I didn't really leave Houston until about 5 p.m., 5:30. So it's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to push on through, but I'm not going to stay in Amarillo. I'll stay in a rest area about an hour and a half away from it. So that means I've got about a 4 or 5 hour drive to Albuquerque tomorrow morning, which is fine. I'll get into Albuquerque around lunchtime. Weather should be good. I'll do, I think, rollerblading. I think I'm going to rollerblade on the Bosque Trail. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll do 10 miles, just stretch my legs, and then just head up through about 2.5, 3 hours drive to Angel Fire. So I might actually just stay in Taos because I know Taos, and then that way I can just hang out there, and then Tuesday morning, super early, go to Angel Fire and be there right when they open. I need to pick up my annual or my season pass. It's a photo ID. So I think I sent them a picture of me in the back of a Tesla in Los Angeles. That was the only one where I looked like I probably would look after I'm done riding. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna pick up my excuse me, pick up my pass and then ride all day. And then I think either I'll stay in Taos, which is like 25 minutes away, or I'll find somewhere in the Carson National Forest. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So easy drive. It's clearing up. The sun still hasn't set yet, even though it's dark. It's only like 8:45, so it's still light ahead of me. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I will catch you when I'm in Albuquerque, or when I'm at the rest area. One of those two things. So yeah, so another first leg of my 15,000 mile, 30 states, 32 national park trip. So it's good. I'm glad I'm done with the Texas state parks. I'm glad I don't have to bring the van back to Texas. I can even just rent a storage unit somewhere if I need to be back for a couple weeks. I'm not too bothered. Lots and lots of RV storage around the country because, you know, it's America. So, all right, I will see you on the flip side. So I need to concentrate on driving. All right.
Hello, Sergeant Boyd. Yeah, you have a headlight out.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, how do I know that? Okay.
How do you know that? You don't. I'm telling you now.
Okay, well, I can't see my headlights. So
No, yeah, I understand. Most people don't know. That's why I'm just stopping you. Letting you know. I'm going to give you a warning and just need driver's license proof insurance.
Yeah, I just had all my tires done today and everything. I can show you the receipts. Nobody mentioned I just went to Nissan, so
It
they
maybe
didn't
just
mention.
went out. There's no telling.
Yeah, I
It's
got
fine.
hit by stuff with the rain back there. I just
I
drove
know,
from
right?
Houston. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been
it's gonna be
driving.
Your,
I stopped off in a place called Jolly. That's the name of the town. There's also a Happy, Texas, which is near Amarillo. Please do not get on the bull. There's a bull over there. Okay, well anyway, short story long, my headlight is out. And it must have happened when I went through this ridiculous rainstorm, because today everything was checked, the tires were checked, everything was fine. So sometime about an hour back or 2 hours back, when I couldn't even see and we're all going like 20 miles an hour, I think something happened. Because I also got like a chip on the window. I already have like a rock chip. So yeah, so the cop pulls me over. I'm like trying to think, I'm like, I'm going the speed limit, everything's fine. My paddleboard is still on the roof, thankfully. You know, my tires are fine. And then she said, your headlight's out. And I said, well, thank you for telling me, because I still have another hour to drive. So she gave me a warning, which is fine. It's not like a ticket or anything. She just gave me a piece of paper saying, like, if I get pulled over again between now and the rest area, for me just to tell them that, you know, I'm aware of it. Now, what's funny is that I still have the old headlights that were put in before. So I still have these. So if I can find a Love's, I can just have somebody put the bulb in tonight. But of course, I'm like, oh, I'll stop at this gas station. There's nobody like here to help, and I don't think they know how to do that. There's, you know, a steak salad bar, and then a gift shop and a game room and a bull. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go a little further, try to get somebody at the Love's. I want to get to the rest area, but then, like, if I don't get to a Love's between now and the rest area, then I will have to let me see what I'm doing here. Oh, it's still going. Still cheap gas, yay. Anyway, so yeah, if I don't get to the rest, if I don't get to a Love's before the rest area, then I'll have to go find like an AutoZone, which doesn't open until 8 o'clock tomorrow, which puts me behind. But I'll be driving in the daytime, so that's fine. Anyway, well, that's good. You know, it's like the never-ending things for van life. It's like, it's not the magical free life that you think it is. Although in Texas, gas is still super cheap, so. I've made it to the rest area. I've never stayed at this one, but it's pretty big. So unfortunately I had to drive with my high beams on, which actually weren't that high because one of my headlights is out. But the high beams work, so that way, and pretty much everybody here has their high beams on. But this is massive. I've never stayed it before. This is the Hardeman County Safety Rest Area. And I've driven past this a million times. I just went past Quanah and Chillicothe. But yeah, so this is car parking, truck, RV parking. So I'm gonna park down here. I think I'm just gonna park here at the end. Yeah, I'm just gonna park here at the end. And then tomorrow morning I need to go clean out my toilet. I'm not gonna do it right now because there's a guy right there. So yeah, this is my home for the night. This is fine. Oh, let me just back up. I feel weird now with the bike on the back because I don't want to get clipped, but I think this is a big enough space. I'll just park here at the end. I'm so tired. It's 12:15 a.m. and I would like to go to bed now. So what an eventful day. Okay, I will see you in the morning. What a nice guy, the cleaning guy that works here, said that he'll put my light in for me. So even though I would like to go to bed, I would also like for my light to be fixed. So this is the guy. That's the guy walking right there. Yeah, very nice. He's like, I was like, yeah, I had hand surgery and I have no fucking idea how to change my headlight. So he's behind me now. He's pushing the cleaning cart. So he said, come over here. Because I have the bulbs. I have the original bulbs, so I don't know where he wants me to go. He said pull over. I do need to dump my toilet out, but I'm not going to do it while he's here. Because I'll do it in the morning at like 5 a.m. One time I was trying to throw my trash away, and one of the cleaning ladies was like, give me your trash. I'm like, I will throw my own trash away, lady. So I think I have to back up more. I just follow him. So this is nice. What a nice guy. I don't carry any cash. I don't know if I can tip him. I don't have any money. I have quarters for laundry. So let's see where he's gonna go. Okay. Okay, so there he is. For some reason my window is iced over, but it's not. It's just from my air conditioning. Okay, so let's do this and hopefully we can change. All right, so the lights were fixed. That poor guy's looking for the little red latch, which I don't necessarily need. It's not gonna like fall out, but I'm now backing all the way up backing up back to the parking space I want to go to. I don't want to be this far up. So let me just back up. He's gonna be out there all night looking for that gasket. What a nice guy. He's like the cleaning guy. They're always very nice here, but they're very busy. Like they'll like be overly helpful because they don't have a lot to do here at the rest area. So like they'll like clean your trash and they'll like help you and they'll help you park. So very, very nice here at the rest area. So yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. This is huge. So again, I'm just gonna back up all the way down here. And I think I'm gonna park, in the first space. I think that would be better. I don't wanna be right on the end. Okay, so I'm gonna park right here in this gigantic space, and that's it. Hopefully no one will park next to me. This is great. Okay, all right, good night. I gotta go to bed now. Okay, here it is with a windscreen filled with Texas bugs. We are in Mountain Time Zone and New Mexico. Yay! Woo! Finally going back to Santa Fe and Taos. I've not been back since September. Okay, I gotta use the restroom and stretch my legs for a second. I have made it to Santa Fe and oh, my heart is warm and fuzzy. This is my happy place. I will one day buy land and build either a barn dominium or a container home or one of those like Adobe stucco homes. But I will one day have some sort of parking space here for my van. The land's actually pretty cheap. It's not very usable. I mean, you just get a lot of like sage bushes and things like that. But it's very pretty and it's just beautiful. And the weather is great, 70 degrees. I'm at about 7,000 feet. And I haven't been here since September. So this is probably about the 20th time I've been here since the pandemic started. I actually came here in September of 2019, so even before the pandemic. But this is beautiful. So I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's right now, pick up a few extra things, and then just go park up at Starbucks and finish a video. So that's my plan for today. Very easy, and then I'm gonna head to Taos and park up there for the night and go to Angel Fire tomorrow. I am 15 minutes away from Taos, and there's the Rio Grande Gorge over there. And I am driving right into a lightning storm. But thankfully it's gonna pass tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about riding or being on a ski lift, which is basically a lightning conductor. But yeah, so this is beautiful. Once you go over this pass, you're about 10-15 minutes from the old part of Taos. So I'm going to park at the Walmart tonight. I've got to go to Home Depot and get something and fix my door, which I'll show you exactly what I did. I pulled the panel off and exposed all the wiring, so I got to put something over it. I made it to Walmart and I just asked that guy, he was unlocking the gate, if I could park here, and he's like, yeah. So that's fine. There's no Home Depot here. I thought there was a Home Depot. I need to get like this metal backsplash, which I got originally in like gold, which I was going to use to do some kind of like cool, like I don't know, siding treatment or something on the ceiling. But anyway, so I'm parked here in this space, kind of on my own, near the garden center. He said I could park here. I'm right by the street, which is fine because this Walmart closed at 11. No sun, so I don't have to care about whatever. I'm under a tree. That's probably not the safest. But it's fine. I mean, there's trees all over. I don't think any of them have been struck by lightning ever. But anyway, he's like riding this. That's funny. That's totally what I would do. Anyway, so yeah, he was really nice. I was like, can I park here? He goes, yeah. I'm like, can I park overnight? He goes, hell yeah. So thank you, Taos. Thank you for not having to have me pay $25 to park at Hotel Luna Mystica. Although I don't have any way to get a shower here. I've got to figure that out. But I'll be in Angel Fire tomorrow. So my solution for the door is to use these smaller carpet tiles, which I actually have on the bed behind where the couch goes up, which I've never actually put the couch up. But if I were to put the couch up, it would have this carpeting on the platform for the bed. And then that way I can actually like put stuff behind it and it looks nice when the doors are open and all that stuff. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this tonight. I don't think I need any glue. They don't have any peel and stick backsplash, which is fine. This carpet would work fine because I can just stick it to the wall and that should work. I also want to get some more storage stuff, but these aren't magnet. These are all adhesive, which will melt and peel off. Actually, Walmart's been pretty good. I've gotten some really good products from here. Not like affiliated or anything, but I have managed to get some good, like actual real fans that are, you know, decent. My porta potty was from Walmart. But this is a tiny one that doesn't even have like a produce department. So, and the lady was like, it's kind of claustrophobic when I started working here. I'm like, I bet. So, okay, so this will work. This is $20. There's 12 panels. And I'll basically just cut the, like I'll keep the sticky back on it and only cut the bit that I need exposed to actually stick. I do need a gas canister, but I only have this like smallest gas canister. That's crazy. Okay, so I think that's all I need. And I will park in the parking lot and work here. It's only 4:30. I may try working on my video again, but I'm so tired and I want to rest up so I can go to Angel Fire tomorrow super early. So this is what I'm talking about. I pulled off half the panel and I thought, oh, I can just put my shoe rack like in the kind of inside bit, just like this goes in. And lo and behold, there's all the wiring for the door. So I'm just going to use those carpet tiles, cut them to size and just cover all of this up, and that should be fine. So we'll see. I think these carpet tiles are not as wide as I would like them to be, but they should do the job. So let's see. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. That looks kind of nice. If I had bigger panels, it would be better, but I think that's good. Kind of has a nice design to it. Once I can pull the rest of it off, I'll just keep adding to it, but at least this covers up the wiring in case, can't even speak, in case anything flies off, like these potato chips fly off and hit it. So that's good. I'm watching these two guys discuss buying a mountain bike, and all I can think is that those wheels are too small. He needs a little bit bigger frame, and it's probably couple $1,000 mountain bike. Really nice. I like the colors too. It's like kind of this lime green and like white and black. But I was like half thinking this guy's just gonna like ride off with the bike from the Walmart parking lot. Yeah, when I would sell stuff on the marketplace, it's like, please meet me at Target, and you know, and so I'm just sitting in the Target parking lot and it's like a heist movie. I'm like, are you here for the goods? It's like, yes, I'm here for the diapers. Okay. But yeah, so he's getting on the bike. I'm like waiting for him to like ride off. Like, I've already got an ID on the guy. No, I'm just kidding. It's so funny. I'm like, I'm kind of thinking eventually I will need to get a proper full suspension bike, but I do like my bike, so I will see how I do at Angel Fire for the next like week and a half. But they are quite expensive, and I really don't want to spend $5,000 on a mountain bike. Now, if like Specialized or Trek or Yeti or any of those companies want to just send me a bike, that'd be great. I'll test it out. You know, it's like, you know, for the disabled veterans. So, but yeah, actually the hardtail is better for my spine, because I have such like a jacked up lower back, that when I tried the full suspension bike, it was just like I didn't have any control. Oh, he's not buying it. Aw, wah. Oh well. That's so sad. I'll buy it if it's like $100. I have a double bike rack. I don't know if my cover will fit over two bikes though. It's just completely soaking wet right now. It rained quite a bit when I was driving in, but it's going to be clear the rest of the time I'm here. But I should go out there and ask him how much he's selling it for. But I think it's like a 26-inch wheel. It's like, I need like a 29-inch wheel and a large frame. Not because I'm like a tall or a large person, but just because when I'm riding I have more control if it's the larger bike frame. So says the person who wants to buy a 20-inch BMX bike. But anyway, so yeah, so I'll see how I do tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna chill here. I'm tired and it's still only like 5 o'clock and I'm not tired enough to go to bed, but I'm gonna get up at 5 tomorrow morning. That's 12 hours. So yeah. Oh well, I'll buy the mountain bike if you sell it to me for like $500. It's probably like $3,000. I didn't even really see what the brand was, but oh well, off he goes. People watching in the Walmart parking lot. Now this guy's like gonna look it up online and try to probably like buy it somewhere cheaper. Okay. Good, beautiful morning from Taos, and I am now driving the mountain road to Angel Fire. It's about 35 minutes, and I think I'm just going to be parked up there for the next week. If I have to come back to Taos for anything, I will, but they have some stuff. I mean, obviously they've got like a little supermarket, and they have like gas station and all that, but I am going to come back and do the Divisadero Trail, which is right here, which is one of my favorite hikes. I actually have lots of hikes. I've hiked hundreds of miles, probably 1,000 miles since the pandemic started, more than that. So yeah, I'll come back and come here. This is the Carson National Forest. It's public land, so you can, you know, boondock and camp. Walmart was fine last night. Got a little bit loud about 3 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell are you doing up? Like playing music, dude, go to bed. Like the mama bear in me is like, it is past your bedtime. But it was quiet, and there was probably about 10 different rigs and cars sleeping. But yeah, so I mean, that's kind of like a backup. If I have to sleep in Taos, I'll sleep at the Walmart, but I'll park a little bit further away, closer to the street, and not so much in the parking lot. But anyway, this is a really pretty drive. It gets light at 5:30 in the morning here. That's fantastic. I'm like, okay, my days are going to be long and start early, and I'm going to go to bed early, so that's great. It kind of sucks when it's like, you know, gets light at 8 o'clock in the morning because you're kind of stuck for a few hours. But yeah, now that it's getting into summer and I'm going north, the days are going to be a lot longer, which will be great. Great thing about being here is there's no mosquitoes, there's no bugs, and yeah, the weather is perfect. Again, my happy place. I will eventually buy land here and build a container home. That is my goal. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy mountain biking. It's going to be cold. The ski lift goes up to 10,000 feet. So I'm going to have to wear a couple layers, but I'll warm up pretty quickly. So I think I'm going to start with a base layer and my mountain bike or my cycling shirt, my little hoodie. And then if I get too warm, I can take the base layer off. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. This will be fun. I'm going to spend all day here. The goal is to spend at least 7 days straight here and get onto one of the blue trails and do that fully. So I don't think I'll be bored of being here. I think it'll be fun. Plus I have an incentive because I have a season pass. So it's free. After the first 2 days, it's basically paid for itself. Okay, day one is done. Early at like 2:30. I finished my runs at 1:45, and then we sat for 45 minutes waiting to get up on the mountain, but there was lightning and there are storms, and now there's no electricity. So I just went to this really cute t-shirt shop called Sweet Shirt, and they had some really good like long sleeve shirts that are good for hiking. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow because apparently the whole Enchanted circle, which is Taos, Santa Fe, here as well in Angel Fire, all of the phone lines are down, and I told the lady, I was like, I'm just glad I'm in a place called Enchanted Circle. Like, oh, that just warms my heart. Anyway, I am I'm actually not sweaty, I'm muddy. Took all my muddy clothes off. I'm in my pajamas. Actually, I'm in what I wore last night to go to sleep. This is where Vanlife, where you shower every other day, or maybe 3 or 4 days, and then you wear your clothes from yesterday. So anyway, I want to maximize not having to like do laundry every 2 weeks. So now I am headed to my campsite early, which is fine. If it rains, I can just sleep, you know, stay in the van. It's going to start cooling down. It feels really good. I can feel a little bit of a headache from being at the altitude, going from 9,000 feet to 8,600 feet to 10,000 feet. But I do really well. Like, I don't get altitude sickness. I just had a little bit of headaches. I think I crashed. Hurt my shoulder a little bit, but it's the shoulder that's already hurt. So yeah, so this is the Eagle's Nest State Park. And now that I've done all of the state parks in Texas, I need to start working on other state parks and actually keep track of all the ones I've been to. I've been to a few in Tennessee. I've been to lots in Arizona. I've been to, I think, a couple of them in New Mexico. But I'm going to start keeping track as well. I need to find like a Wikipedia list of all of the state parks. But yeah, I'm going to go to my campsite. Hopefully there's no fires. The bonfires, like, it just stinks up the van, and I don't know. I mean, if I close the vent, it's fine, but I kind of want to keep the vent open. I'm hoping I'm in a burn ban area, but who knows? But we'll see. We'll see how the campsite is. I was trying to go to the forest road, but it's going to rain, and I don't want to get stuck in the mud, as somebody did get stuck in the mud that recommended it to me. And then I think the campsite will be nice. I've got it for 2 days. It's only $10 a night, and then $8 extra for like processing. I did it through Reserve America, which is where I book all of the state parks in Texas as well. So it's under my same account. So each of the, like, it'll be like texasstateparks.reserveamerica.com, and so this is like Santa Fe, or no, New Mexico State Parks.reserveamerica.com, but it's all like, once you log in, it's all into the same account. So anyway, so I don't want to stay in an RV park. That's it used to be like, I don't want to stay at Walmart. Now it's, I don't want to stay in an RV park. Walmart last night was fine. It's all the way down in Taos, which is like 45 minutes away. So I think the schedule now is I'll go back tomorrow. It might rain again in the morning, which is fine. The Lightning is like 20 miles away, but they still will not put you up on a ski lift, which is good. So I appreciate them not, you know, having me electrocuted. Plus my my mountain bike is a Lightning conductor. So I am going to, yeah, if it rains in the morning, I'm going to do something at the campsite tomorrow, maybe a short hike. What I want to do tomorrow, if it's going to be open all day, is ride all day and then do the very last one where I go up and I hike down. It's like a 4.3 mile hike, so it'll probably take just over an hour. This is actually really nice. A little dark and foreboding, but I'm right on the lake. Oh, this is nice. Okay, number 19. Okay, so I have to go through the whole campsite. So you can see this guy, check this out. It says no ground fires, but this guy over here has piled all of these like tree stumps and everything into the grill. It says no ground fires, only in fire grills. So he's not supposed to put anything in the grill in the ground, but he's collecting dead wood, which you're also not supposed to do. Ooh, lightning. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in a mountain right now. So thankfully I'm on the other side of the lake campsite from that guy. But yeah, don't do this. You're not supposed to collect firewood from like around you. You're supposed to buy it and bring it in. Okay, this is actually really nice. So there's a massive RV blocking my view, but there you go. So I was going to take that second one right there by the lake. Can't really see it, but I think this is fine. I'm way on the end and I don't have any neighbors and doesn't look like anyone's setting any fires. Yeah, so this is good. Actually, I have more space here than I would have been like literally just right there. So, okay, I'm gonna make some dinner, make salad, and my single avocado. I went to the supermarket and all I bought was one avocado and some Frappuccino drinks because I felt bad that I was only buying one avocado. Okay, all right, night-night. So just to give you an idea where I am, so I was in Angel Fire. I've now gone up the road to Eagle Nest Lake, which is where, which is the lake right here. That's where my campsite is. So I've never been up to Red River. I have been to Taos, obviously, Taos Pueblo, back in 2019. I've been to Taos a bunch of times since, but I've never done this whole drive. So I think on Saturday, depending how tomorrow and Friday goes on mountain biking, I think I'm gonna go to Red River. I do need to figure out when to take a shower. So I think I will go to Red River, drive the Enchanted Circle, probably head back to Santa Fe, just to use the Planet Fitness and stay at the ski valley. And I will come back up to Taos on Sunday and do the Rift Valley Trail, which is like Fisher Price compared to Angel Fire Bike Park. But I'll do the Rift Valley Trail just because I do enjoy that trail if it's not raining. And then do the Divisadero hike as well. I do need to get a hike in, I think, not just mountain bike. But yeah, so this is really great. It's a lot to do here. And there's also Vietnam Veterans Memorial State Park, which is over there on the way. So yeah, I'll check out this area over the weekend. Cimarron Canyon State Park, I've never been there. So maybe I'll just hang out here and go to Red River and then maybe not go to Santa Fe. It's only like maybe an hour and a half. I don't know, it's quite far actually from here. I do need to figure out a shower. So maybe I'll get another campsite or maybe the RV park over here for one night. But I am back here at this campsite on Sunday through Wednesday. And then I head back into Albuquerque. So maybe I'll do Santa Fe on the way back to Albuquerque. I can't go like 2 weeks without a shower though, so I gotta figure it out. Anyway, okay, so So there's my van. Good day mountain biking. I did 6 runs. So now I'm just gonna go camp up and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning from beautiful Eagle Nest Lake State Park. Beautiful fog over the horizon. It's gonna be a sunny day, no more rain. And yeah, then my last day this week in this campsite. And then I have this campsite Sunday night through Wednesday. So that's great. So I gotta find somewhere to sleep tonight because yeah, I may actually check to see if this site is open again. I may stay here again. It's only $10 a night. I'm trying, you know, to keep costs low because it's a very long trip that I'm on. But I'm not too bothered for $10. I mean, what the hell, you know. Anyway, so yeah, it's a great, massive space. I was going to be in that one next week in number 18, which is like a lake view, but you really just get a view of the toilets and the parking lot. But this is perfect because I can pull all the way forward and be further away from my neighbors. But I don't hear anything. But anyway, enough of that. I've had to do some MacGyver hacking on my bike. So the little lever keeps coming undone. This front wheel forever, ever since I've had this bike, always has a habit of disengaging. And yesterday was no stranger to disengaging in the middle of going down a downhill mountain bike park. So this should suffice, although I've broken down and I may be buying a mountain bike on Saturday, a full suspension. Great deal. And the only reason the guy is selling it is because he has little kids. Okay, day 3 of mountain biking is done. I have not had a shower in more than 3 days. So actually my hair is looking specifically curly today. Just kidding, it's all greasy and gross. I just went to Napa Auto Parts, and this is Angel Fire with like a population of 1,000. So you find like the teeny tiny Fisher Price versions of every store. But the lady was super nice. She was actually like worked in Houston. Everyone here is from Texas. I met like 7 Texans today. But she also works at the pub on the weekends. She goes, oh, she's like an older lady. She's like, oh, there's some hotties that come down here. I'm like, I know, I've seen the sexy mountain men. So, although I'm not exactly in the capacity to talk to anyone right now because I'm so sweaty and gross. I don't smell though. That's a good thing yet. Give me another day or so. Vanlife, hashtag. Anyway, so yeah, the engine light was 3 messages that were about the catalytic converter, which one is new and the other one's the old one. And I have 20 feet of rebar around the catalytic converters to prevent people from stealing them, which you can see that video, Stolen Catalytic Converter, that's the title. So yeah, so I just had the cat clamps put on in January of last year. And then the guy that has the tow truck here, like the only tow truck guy in town, went under the van. He's like, yeah, your catalytic converters look fine. So it's just a malfunction, whatever. Yeah, so I think what I need to do now is go look for a campsite. So the one that I wanted to go to, it's full in today. It's Wednesday, so it's not available Wednesday night. But I'm going to check it again. There might have been a cancellation. I don't know what other state parks and stuff is around here. I don't want to go too far, and I really don't want to go to that Forest Service Road because I have to go through the construction. And I've kind of just been in Angel Fire for 3 days and haven't left. I think I've only used like 20 miles of gas getting to and from the campsite. Anyway, it's cooling down. It was beautiful this morning. It was cold. It was like 40 degrees and now it's 73. I'm heading to the forest road to BLM land. I'm in the Carson National Forest. The pace car is here, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go, if I'm supposed to just wait. He's just like sitting there. I have no idea. When I came through this way, like 3 days ago, they had the pilot car, and I waited for like 40 minutes, almost 30 or 40 minutes on the other end coming this way. That's why I didn't want to stay at this forest road, because I have to go through this every single day. But I couldn't get a campsite, so there's nothing under like $50. I'm not paying $50 when there's free land right here. So I'm just waiting until this guy decides to do something, because I'm not sure. It says stop, wait for pilot car. Like right here it says stop, wait for pilot car. So I will just wait and maybe never leave this place and never go mountain biking again. I want to go mountain biking. Actually, I'm super sore. I had ice cream for dinner. That's how tired I am. I just picked whatever was cold and had sugar. So it was actually really good. Actually, the cashier, it didn't ring up because it was a single serving ice cream on a stick with some like almond chocolate around it. I think it was like a Magnum or something. It was really good, but it didn't ring up. So the the cashier must be like 90 years old, reeking a cigarette. She goes, "I'll just charge you 25 cents." I'm like, "Thank you, New Mexico. You always do me right here." Okay, I want to go, dude. This is Forest Road 5, and it doesn't look like, or there shouldn't be a lot of people here, but I'm just going to drive up and find a pullout, and I think it should be fine. I mean, I'm in bear country, but it's okay. I don't think anyone's going to bother me tonight. But anyway, yeah, so this is free public land, the Carson National Forest. You can stay up to 14 days, and then you have to move, I think, 20 miles or 25 miles to another BLM. But there's millions of square miles of land that you can basically just camp on. It's great. Okay, this is my home for the night. Looks like somebody had a fire here. There's a car with a tent down there. Relatively level. This is nice. So I'm basically just in a lay-by. I think I can probably back up a little bit. I'm gonna back up a little, and just so I'm not so in the mud, just be a little closer to the road. And I think this is fine. My home for the night, $3.99. Good evening. I am in the Santa Fe National Forest, and then I'll be in the Hyde Park State Park, I think it is, and then back into Santa Fe National Forest. I'm heading up to the Aspen Campground, which is free. It's basically a giant parking lot for Ski Santa Fe, which has been closed, I think, since COVID. I don't think it opened over the holidays, over this ski season. I can't even speak. I'm having a great day though. I mountain biked this morning, got a new bike this afternoon, heading up to the ski valley to park up for the night. I have stayed up here probably close to maybe 20 times. One time it was snowing and it was pretty cold. But yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. I have 5G at the top for cell reception. It's generally pretty quiet. Yeah, I mean, there's a few regulars that I see, but you can also park in most of these pullouts. It says no camping, but I don't think that counts as parking overnight. I don't know, it depends. But this is great. Yeah, so I'm just going up this road that I have memorized. It's a big twisty road, and it's super fun. And thankfully the days are really long. It gets light at like 5 a.m. and it gets dark about 9 p.m. So it's really great to be here in the summertime. I don't think I've been here this time of year. I've been here like all the other times of year, but I think this is the first time I've been here in June, possibly. I think the last time I was here was in September for like Labor Day week, and it was great. It was still, like nice weather, is the same weather as now. I think the latest I've been up here is in like November, when it was snowing, and I did hike Wheeler Peak in the snow. As you can see on this picture, I was literally knee deep in snow. But that was during COVID. That was November 2020 when I was up here. But yeah, so this is great. It's a little hidden gem, but pretty well known, free parking. I also did the hike that's a Windsor hike, and it kicked my ass. It was like 12 miles or something. It took me 5 hours to do the hike. It was pretty brutal. Going downhill it was okay, but then the other 6 miles up, you're literally like ascending 4,000 foot elevation gain. But I didn't have enough water with me, and I didn't gauge snacks and things. I had enough snacks, I just ran out of water like toward the last like 2 miles. But thankfully you can like bug out onto the road, so I walked the last mile and a half back on the road, and that was fine. This is great. Yeah, this is really beautiful up here. Yeah, so it's gonna drop probably into the 30s tonight, which is fine. Oh wow, there's deer. Oh, there's deer. I never see deer up here. I've been pretty fortunate of not hitting a deer this year. The last time I hit one was, I think, the end of 2021. I had to get the bumper replaced when the catalytic converter was replaced. Speaking of which, catalytic converter, I didn't get a chance to get it checked. I think I just have to clean it out using that fluid you put in the gas tank, or get to check to see whether it's a like a hole in the exhaust pipe, or the third thing that could be wrong is that the O2 sensor has come loose, which is a possibility. I mean, there's critters out here that will just chew on, oh oh shit, sorry, there's deer. There's critters out here that would just chew on all of your wires and things. But thankfully I move enough that I'm not, you know, not going to be dealing with that. So, okay, so now I'm heading toward the state park, go through the state park, and then I've got about 8 miles, another 20 minutes before I'm up at the top of the ski valley. So this is great. Very, very beautiful. I'm already going up to, I think the ski valley's at 10,000 feet. And I do fine in altitude. When I was talking to all the Texans that I met over the last couple days in Angel Fire, they were all having like altitude sickness because you start at, why is that guy running? Why do you have a mask on? Dude, you're outside. Why? I still don't understand. I don't understand that. Tell me, like in the comments, explain to me why people are still wearing masks outside. Ugh, I do not understand. Anyway, okay, going through Hyde Memorial State Park for like a minute and then heading up. So yeah, you can camp here too. There's campgrounds up here. I don't think they have full hookups or anything, but I'm off the grid, so I'm gonna go up and yeah, just go park in my regular spot, sleep, and get up super early tomorrow. I have to get up at like 5 a.m. and try to get out of Ski Valley at 6. I want to get to Red River, which will be in a different video. I want to get to Red River by 9 so I can go ahead and do all of the activities and do my horse trek at 1, but I will put that in a different video. Okay, I'm here and it looks like they've resurfaced the road. That's really good. So I'm going to go up to my usual spot at the end, and hopefully these people up here don't have a generator. If not, I can just snag the side road. So usually I go all the way to the end here, and it's actually a hike you can do up there. So I'm going to go all the way to the end here, and I think right in here is good. The parking lot is still crap, but I think they resurfaced the road, so that's good. This is a bit of an incline, so I think I'm just going to go right to the end. 10-minute parking only. What the hell? The Ski Valley's closed. Alright, I'm going to go around the other side. I've never stayed on the other side before, so I tried to stay by this little bumbling brook, but it wasn't level. And I don't want to really stay down here. They might have a fire. Yeah, they're going to be cooking. So I think I'm going to go down here and probably just park on the side. Yeah, not busy at all. This is perfect. Beautiful. I do want to be on the other parking lot though, but I can go down here. Might be all right over here. Okay, so this is my home for the night. I've never stayed over here. I usually stay up there, but I think this is fine. I don't think anyone else is going to park next to me. So there it is, my free accommodation. Okay, change of plan. I'm going back to the forest road because that road I just went up was treacherous and I don't want to go on a treacherous road. I have no reason to be in Red River anymore. I've done everything I was going to do. So I'm just going to go back toward Angel Fire, and that way I'm right by the forest road. So I think I can go out this way. There's lots of parking, but it's all kind of like restricted. But yeah, I'm like 45 minutes away from Angel Fire, so I just figured I'll go to the forest road. It'll be fine. I'm tired, and that's about it. I just had some string cheese and tuna for dinner, so that's good for me. I'm tired, I want to go to bed, and I want to get there before it gets dark so I can park in hopefully the same spot. Hopefully it's not going to be busy. Are we getting bombed? I mean, we would... Are we so off the grid we don't know if we're getting attacked right now?
I know. I think we are.
We are? Okay.
Hence the reason I am in the mountains, because the fucking world is falling apart. If you're not paying attention to the news update, like the whole fucking world is falling apart right now.
Well, at least we're at least 40 to 80 miles away. I feel all right here.
Exactly.
When we start hearing the actual thunder, then we know it's pretty close. That is crazy. I've never seen this before though.
Maybe this is a nuclear fallout, like...
Probably. I mean, like, what if it really was? What if we're actually, like, a nuclear bomb has been dropped in Colorado?
Yeah.
And we're right here, just across the border.
Yeah.
I mean, that, like, this is what it may look like.
No shit.
Because it does not look like lightning. It looks like bombs. I mean, we have 5G. We can look it up, but I'm not going to. I just want to do my conspiracy theories right now. It just
Exactly.
seems-
It's so much more fun.
yeah, a lot more fun.
What the fuck? I mean, I've been in a lot of lightning storms. And
It's like Texas is like, hold my beer. Let me show you lightning and thunder.
Oh shit! Well, in New Mexico too, and out off of the coast of LA on Catalina Island.
Oh, yeah.
I lived out there for a summer. Holy shit! There was some incredible lightning storms.
So a bit of change of plans. I don't think the mountain's going to open again. I think it's going to rain all day. So I'm heading to Taos just to go to Starbucks, charge my computer because I do need it for tomorrow for some work and Zoom calls. But also try to work on a video and try to upload my short video of Lemonade and Jazz Hands on my GoPro. So I figured I'll do that, go into town, get gas there, it's cheaper, and yeah, I don't think I need anything else. But yeah, I just hang out in Taos where it's going to be sunny because I also need solar panels to be working. I'm not having a lot of power right now, so I've got my Jackery plugged in to my 12 volt plug, and I've got my solar panel attached to my Bouge RV, a main power bank. And so yeah, I just want to get into some sun, and yeah, I think it's just a chill day. I did 3 runs, so I did 15 miles, which I'm going to add up how many miles at the end of this that I've done, but you'll see that on, I think on a different video, you'll see all my Angel Fire stuff. This is just me hanging out in the Enchanted Circle. So anyway, okay, I will yeah, just kind of go meet the day somewhere sunny. So there are 2 Starbucks, but they're both in each of the supermarkets, the Albertsons and the Smiths. But this is the Taos Lodge, and they have an espresso bar where I can sit and work on my computer. So let's go in here. There's me, all sweaty. Parking where I'm going to park my van while I'm gone, and there's 1,000 million RVs. That is insane. Anyway, I'm gonna see how much it is. There's a bunch of vans, van lifers and stuff like that. So yeah, let me figure out how much it is. Hi. I'm actually not parking right now. I'm going to park Friday. I just wanted to see how much it was for my van. Because I see 1,000 million RVs and things.
Yeah. Now then, would this be considered oversized or no?
It's a compact width.
It's compact?
Yeah, it's smaller than a pickup truck. It's basically a Nissan Titan that's just taller.
It'll fit in it.
Yeah, it's only 75 inches wide, so.
Okay, so it's $438 for open.
Okay, that's fine.
$850 for covered.
I know, open because I have solar. Okay, cool. So I can just bring it tomorrow whenever, and then is there a shuttle from here to?
Yeah, shuttle will go be right there in the pink floor. Okay. Oh yeah, one in places. Yeah, and then a shuttle takes you to Shakespeare.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Okay, so hot and bright out here right now. All right, so that's good. So it's still early, and it's not dark, and it's very bright, as you can see. So I'm so tired, and I'm so full from my Indian dinner that I just had. Okay, why are you riding a bicycle, dude? What is wrong with people in Albuquerque? They're like riding bikes, and it's 100,000 degrees outside. Okay, I'm gonna go next door to the gravel lot and park up for the night. Leave my AC on for a little bit, and hopefully it'll cool down. So yeah, this is my go-to spot. I can park for free next to the airport parking, but it's only $4, like $4 or $5 a day, and that is perfect. So I'm just gonna go in this lot here. So this is the gravel lot, and there is a 60-foot by about 20-foot concrete slab that you're allowed to park on. So no one has ever bothered me. You're allowed to park over here overnight. My blooming God, it's so bright. All right, so I'm just gonna park on this gravel lot right here. Really, seriously? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and park not too far back so it looks like there's broken plates and shit. Okay, I'm at the airport. I've never been to Albuquerque Airport before. This is a new one. It's very nice. Empty. So I'm in the Spirit and Southwest Lounge. My lips are completely chapped from being in the mountains for 2 weeks, so I'm going to go to my gate. I've already checked in. This is nice. Okay, so my flight goes to Las Vegas, which is 2511 Spirit, and it says 7:52 on time, but my app is telling me it's 30 minutes delayed, which is fine. Oh, the Breaking Bad store. Yeah, everyone that comes to Albuquerque goes to the Breaking Bad fan experience. I think it was about meth. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let me go up to, go up to security checkpoint. Okay, that took half a second to get through, so now I've got 4 hours until my flight. So yeah, so I have, I'll go over here. We'll look outside at the mountains where I parked last night. Yeah, so I have a therapist that I talked to because of the trauma that caused the hand injury. And so I was supposed to talk to her today and she didn't show up. So I was like, you're fired. So anyway, so I was on the phone with the VA for like an hour trying to locate the lady I was supposed to, you know, just have my weekly conversation with. And, you know, it's always good to talk to a neutral party. So, but yeah, she didn't show up. So I was like, oh, all right. So anyway, so then I packed up the van in like 100-degree weather, but it's all good. So I did talk to another therapist. So they're just going to reassign me to someone else at the VA. I think it's good, you know, it's like there's no stigma toward, you know, just talking to someone that's Switzerland. So, but anyway, but there's also the stuff I went through with Jeff in the hospital that I wasn't prepared for, and like seeing, you know, what a human being goes through after a traumatic brain injury and losing a leg and all that. And so it was just a lot. I wasn't, you know, prepared to talk about any of it. But I'm at the airport now, so let me go do some shopping. And this is nice. This is a cute airport. It's all like, you can't really see the colors on here, but it's all like Adobe style and like New Mexican, because we are in New Mexico. So you can see right here. Really, really nice. So there's a little store here. So I'm just gonna go like get some magnets and stuff. Okay, I'm at my departure gate. I am digging at these chairs. They look so comfortable. Plus you can like stick your legs through the arms and sleep on like 4 of them. Unfortunately, I'm sleeping in the Las Vegas airport today. When I get in at like, let's see, 7:52 on time. It's not, it says boarding at 8 something. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm sleeping tonight at the A7 as well. This is A7 and also A7 in Las Vegas. I will be asleep on the floor from approximately 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. So, I mean, there's no point getting a hotel for like 3 hours. So, yeah, okay. Well, you're cute, Albuquerque. And you're cheap. So, all right. There's also construction. So I'm gonna get some food. I think I need something. I haven't eaten anything all day except 2 frappuccinos. So, which is probably the price of a gourmet sit-down meal for a family of 4 at that point.